Welcome to Offsides in Soccer, or Why Are Everyone's Hands in the Air? This is briefly all you'll ever need to know about offsides in soccer. We will cover two things here. Number one, the offside position, and number two, the offside offense. First up, the offside position. A player is in an offside position anytime three things happen. A, he is in the opposing team's half of the field. B, he is closer to the opponent's goal than the ball is. And C, there are less than two defenders, including the goalie, between the player and the opponent's goal. Here's what that looks like. So A, he must be in the other half. You can't be offsides in your own half. B, the player must be ahead of the ball. You can't be behind or even with the ball and still be offside. C, this is the most common way a player is offside. There must be only one defender between you and the opponent's goal. All three of these things must happen for a player to be offside. So watch, none of these players are offside. You can be ahead of the ball and pass the last defender, but in your own half and be onside. You can also be in the other half and pass the last defender, but behind the ball and you're onside. You can also be in the other half and ahead of the ball, but behind two opposing players and still be onside. It's got to be all three, which looks like this. In the other half, ahead of the ball, and with one or fewer defenders between you and the opponent's goal. Now, time for part two, the offside offense. There's nothing wrong with being in the offside position. You can hang out there all day, meeting all three criteria, and nothing will happen to you until you commit an offside offense, which happens when any one of these three things occur. A, you interfere in play by touching a ball passed by a teammate. B, you interfere with an opponent by preventing them to play a ball or by obstructing their vision. Or C, you obtain some advantage from your position, such as playing a ball that deflects off of the goal or off of an opponent. One note here is that there are no offside offenses in the following situations. If you're the first to touch the ball from throw-ins, corner kicks, and goal kicks from your own goalie. Finally, it's the assistant referee on the side of the pitch who signals the offside offense by raising their flag. At this point, the defensive team is awarded an indirect free kick at the spot of the offense. This is why you often see defenders raising their hands as if to tell the assistant referee, hey, we have a better view. Please don't let that goal count and lift your flag. If you ever saw Iniesta's 116th minute World Cup winning goal in South Africa in 2010, look closely right after he scores the goal and begins celebrating. He looks over his left shoulder at the assistant referee to make sure his flag is still down, which it was. He then removes his jersey, remembering his recently deceased friend, and celebrates with his teammates. Check the link in the description for a video of Iniesta's World Cup winning goal and reaction. And that's all you'll ever need to know about offsides in soccer. And thanks for watching. And if you like what you saw here, check the Patreon link in the description. And if you want to subscribe, push that button softly.